So you started committing crimes to pay for your studio time. At what age was this?
This was at like 16. Like everything really happened at 16. Cause when I was 14, I went to Orlando. My mama moved me to Orlando because my older brother was doing a whole bunch of shit in the streets or whatever.
So who was in Orlando though? Like
My
your
auntie,
auntie?
her
Okay.
sister. So when I went there, they thinking Orlando Disney World. It's not,
Nah,
dog.
there's a whole side to people don't know about. Yeah,
It's not. So my mama think, oh yeah,
that's
better
probably
life. Get
hood
out
as
the
yeah.
street, go to the O. I went to the O. I seen shit I ain't never seen in Broward.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You know what I'm
A lot
saying?
of
I
my
seen
homeboys live
shit
there.
I ain't never seen in Broward in the O. So it's a lot of like, cause we always had that hustler shit though. Broward is we snapping, we you know what I'm saying, we breaking into houses and shit, but Orlando was on a whole different wave. They were doing, you know what I'm saying? So I seen a whole bunch of other shit I ain't never seen back at home. So, I bumped into my dogs and shit. And then we just started, you know what I'm saying, doing what we doing, vibing, doing what we doing. So when I came back, now I had that hustler mentality, but now I have that street knowledge now. I feel like a hustler ain't a street nigga. A hustler just, I'm gonna get this money.
Yeah, I
But
agree
a
with you.
street nigga is like you gotta watch over your shoulder.
Mhm. Back at it again. It's the For the Culture podcast. Today we got a special guest, Polo Gutta and Stan Low.
Yes, sir. Rock County was happening. A lot of that. What it is?
What's going on, guys? What's going on? You from Broward or Miami? I see you guys 954 shirt.
No,
Oh,
we from
yeah.
Broward County.
From
Broward
Brad.
County?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, let's start from the beginning since this is your first time to give our little fan base more knowledge on Polo Gutta. So, how did you get the name Polo Gutta?
I mean, shit. Growing up, my name was always Polo. You feel me? That was like my favorite brand growing up.
Damn, so yeah, all the polo fits.
I mean, shit, I tried, you feel me? But yeah, that was like my little nickname and shit coming up as a legit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then the gutter's like explanatory,
Yeah.
like it represents like where I come from, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole little culture and shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. And how did you and Stan Low link up?
Damn, that's a crazy ass story. I'm gonna let Stanley start off, man.
Whew.
I mean, if you watch my documentary too, it's out now on YouTube. You get the behind the scenes of everything. You feel me? But shit, let's get his perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all go check that out. Polo Gut on YouTube. Y'all want to see the story from there. Progress and Elevation documentary. Pretty much how it started was I got the county jail, Broward County Jail, and I had moved to Deep Side Lauderhill. Shout out to Deep Side and Sunrise. Once I got out of jail or whatever, I had seen them boys. They're younger than me, so them boys play on the block, playing football and stuff on my block. And I used to come outside, and like when I used to come for work, I had a little job at McDonald's. They used to come by and be like, "Hey, come throw a football for them." So I just said, "Fuck it, I ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna throw a little football, see them boys play." And that brings connection, that brings chemistry. Cause after we done playing football, we chop it up and we get to know each other, and that's how I got to know little bruh. And by the way, bro, beats of football. I ain't gonna cap, boy. One for Lamar Jackson, boy, he probably been next. So
For sure.
You play quarterback too?
I used to play everything.
They can
man.
do it all, boy.
I used to play everything.
It's amazing. So once me and him got good, come to find out he stay around the corner. So ain't nothing to come by my house and we kick it and shit. And then come to find out, little bro rap. So we was kicking, dude jump on little instrumentals and shit on SoundCloud. And he used to send them to me. I ain't gonna lie, that shit used to be annoying. Cause
You gotta love those.
yeah, cause he used to go record some shit. I forgot what kind of computer, but that shit was so bad. I don't know what mic, but that shit was bad.
I was recording off a phone.
That's that their determination though.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
That's how you knew he was serious about it.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay. He just send it to me on the book, and I'm like, alright, you got a little something. So we just kept it at that, and then come to find out, he had ran to a little account. Shout out to 54 Records. They had scooped him up and put him in the stool, for real. So I say about the next following summer, Lil Bro came back to me with a mixtape, a whole cover, a whole CD and all. Like, what is it? Been knocked on my door, said, bro, I got a mixtape coming out from the drop soon. I said, what it is? He showed me to me. It said, Rising Star. And I was like, oh shit, Lil Bro finna go in. So me already knowing him and believing him, I was like, let's do it. So he introduced me to the camp, brought me to the stool. I seen like boxes of CDs. unpacked, some packed, ready to go, pressed up or no. So I was like, that gave me the influence that I needed to like, shit, if you finna go in, I'm going with you. And it's been a long journey ever since. I'd probably say about what, 10, going on 11 years strong since I met him. So we've been going at it ever since.
What made you just like get everything prepared? Like, it sounded like you had like a vision and you was like prepared. Like most people would be like, I'm gonna do music, SoundCloud. They don't push CDs out like that no more. But
Yeah.
you sound like you was really on it.
The thing about me though is like, since I was like 13, 14, just seeing like the impact that music was having, you know what I'm saying, growing up and shit, I just always wanted to be influential, dog. So I was always like looking like, okay, what could I do so motherfuckers know my name? Cause I don't want to leave Earth and just be just like another human being, you know what I'm saying? So I like to orchestrate shit and organize shit. So by the time I was like ready to like drop a mixtape, I already know what I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? And watching like my peers and shit, like young niggas like Kodak, Lil Snoop, Lil Wayne was young. They gave me that drive too. You feel me? Yeah. They showed me like, damn, you could do it too. You know what I'm saying? Especially Kodak, cause like the other niggas that I named, they like from like Louisiana and like out the way. But then a home team nigga, like a nigga from like where I come from, I like, yeah, I could do it too then. Cause I already knew I was raw.
I feel like Kodak opened the doors for a lot of people down here. Some people think it was like
Facts.
Ace Hood and stuff like that, but Ace Hood wasn't really saying repping Broward as much as we wanted him to at the beginning.
Man, no disrespect, man, but yeah, carried Broward on his back, dude.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know.
All right. So how was it growing up? Like your brothers, sisters?
Man, if you Haitian, you know what I'm saying? It's like same shit. Every Haitian really got the same come up. Unless like you were born rich, we all got the same come up, dog.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing special. It's just, lights off here and no food in the house. Shit ain't nothing special, but it ain't nothing like, it wasn't like the typical childhood. It wasn't like, going to the park with your old boy. It wasn't none of that. It just school, come back to the house, do your class work or whatever, school work or whatever, homework and all that. It was just the same pattern, dog. You don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy you say that because I'm Haitian too, and
Yeah.
my parents, because I was born in the hood, but my parents till like around 3, 4, 5, my parents decided I need to make a better life for my kids.
Yeah.
So they brought us to like Coral Springs, like the white area kind of.
Yeah.
And I pretty much got a balance of both. Like all my cousins are from there, and I was raised there, born there. And then I came to this area. It's whole different. It was kind of like a shock to me, kind of.
Ain't nothing really wrong with that, dude.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. But that's the reason I was saying that is because my girlfriend felt like when she first met me, she felt like my parents kept me shuttered. And the whole thing I was trying to explain to her was like, my parents didn't keep us shuttered. It's just that they're focused on giving us a better life.
Yeah.
They work a lot. They wasn't trying to take us to the park because they had time to take us to the park.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's how it's crazy how like almost every Haitian story is kind of the same kind of.
Yeah.
Lifestyle the same, bitch.
Yeah, they come here for a better life, give the kids a better life, and work. That's why I say they hustlers.
Yeah. If you Haitian, you a hustler, all real.
Yeah, off rip. You already know to value money. It's not like, feel me? You see other people, you're like, damn, they just wasting like that. You thinking about how can I flip this? And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just say Haitians either because immigrants in general, like
Caribbean,
the whole island,
the
whole island, bitch.
Yeah. So yeah, you have any brothers and sisters or not?
Man, look, my daddy got like 13 or 14 kids. You feel me? I only know like 5 or 6 of them, though.
That's
like
how it
6 or
usually
7.
is. Different parents, right? Different moms and stuff like that.
Yeah,
These old poppies like to breed, boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all ladies out there, be careful.
Yeah, my dad didn't do that, but his dad, my dad said he don't even know some of his brothers and sisters are like all over the place.
Yeah, but I grew up with like 5 or 6 siblings in the same household.
Okay.
Yeah, same mom and all. So yeah.
So y'all take care of each other and stuff like that.
I mean, we all got our own hustles. Everybody just do what they gotta do. But at the end of the day, we bring the, you know what I'm saying, we bring the worm back to the nest, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, always, yeah.
Okay. Your father was present in your life, I'm assuming, correct? Because you said.
Yeah, he was in the household, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna sit here and bash the man, but he was doing what he had to do to make sure the bills were paid. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
Like rent
vegan.
and shit.
Yeah.
But as far as like a father and son born, that was never really there.
I don't even know if
You
that's
know what I'm saying?
well, I should not say that because
Yeah.
I was about to say because my dad worked so much that I didn't really have like a time like
Yeah.
sat there and
I'll
watched
say
it.
that's a good excuse. That's a
Yeah,
good reason.
yeah.
That's a good reason cause they is hard workers.
Yeah,
But
I didn't understand it though when I was little. It's when you get older, you're like, oh,
I just
okay.
understood that be like 2 years ago.
Oh, see, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
like 2 years ago, I'm like, yeah, okay, bro, just working hard.
Yeah, he was just trying to
You know what I'm
make you have a better life, pretty much.
Yeah.
What about you, still though? How was your background growing up?
His generation had it.
Yeah, I'm a 90s baby, so I pretty much went through it all. Haitian Fridays,
too, yeah.
you feel me? Haitian Fridays, getting cracked on, you name it, bitch. I used to come to school with high waters, fresh cut, note tape. You feel me? Yeah, real 90s baby, boy.
What high school you went to?
Shit, I went to Florida and Dillard.
Oh, okay. I thought you went to Ely or something like that because they used to have a whole thing where it was like Yanks versus Zoos.
Oh yeah, that was tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that was somewhat like that too. It was somewhat like that. So yeah, shit, I grew up. Old boy ain't really give a fuck, to be honest. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't really give a fuck. He pretty much worked hard. I guess help out with the bills. My mom did everything. Mom, you know,
For sure.
my mom the leader of the household.
Black
feel me?
queens.
So she pretty much made sure I was good. And old boy's in the street, so it pretty much like I'll see him when I see him type of shit. Cause he had like, you know, stuff going on, so I used to come by and stuff. But yeah, just pretty much typical Haitian lifestyle. Or go around the house. If anything I did wrong, she'll punish me. But she made sure I was fed at the end of the day. She still loved me. So fighting, pit on, everything, getting out the mud. Eventually, once you reach a certain age, it kind of like enough is enough.
Yeah, you get stuff there. That's for anybody getting bullied, really, because
Yeah.
you get bullied, and then sooner or later that person just says, "I'm done with this shit." And then,
Yeah.
yeah, that person either respects you now or they fear you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so you dropped out of high school. What was your sophomore year to start making?
Yeah,
music?
10th grade. Yeah.
10th grade.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're not 90s baby, I'm assuming, because I know you was like that.
No, I'm 98.
90, oh,
He late 90s,
Yeah.
baby.
oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So you focus on your music. What did your mom say? Cause those don't play that.
Alright, so basically, I ain't even gonna lie. Like when I first like really started and did my mixtape, my first mixtape, the niggas I was working with was like family friends. So my mama had trust.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So she was like, alright, she with them, so I trust him, you know what I'm saying? So if he out late at night, I was like 15, 16, so she was like, if he out late at night, I know who he with. So, you know what I'm saying? My mama wasn't like, my mama, she was strict as hell, but it was like, once we jumped off the porch, come
Let
out.
you breathe a little bit.
Yeah, cause like my older brother, he really opened up that door, but it was like, damn, okay, he coming home 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
So
all it takes is that one kid to do it, really.
Mhm.
Yeah. The
So
first
then-
kid is usually going through the most bullshit. Like,
Yeah,
what are you
yeah,
doing
yeah.
out so late? Yeah.
So like, yeah, like, but now my mom like probably like one of my biggest fans. She don't listen to it cause she, you know, she don't know what's going on. But she go around bragging and shit like, yeah, that's my son, da da da. She go to the workhouse, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, bragging like that, yeah, that's my son and shit like that. She bring my posters and shit to work sometimes
okay.
and shit, yeah, like my flyers and shit. My old boy too now, like but he really show off though. He always believe though. I ain't even gonna lie, he always believe like, come out, my old boy competitive as hell.
Okay.
So it's like, this my jit and this what he doing. You feel me? So he like to show like, okay, yeah, my son doing this thing. My mom like, but with school, she was really big on education though.
I
She
think
just wanted me to
that's
bring
all
home
I
that
need.
diploma. That's all she wanted.
Okay.
I tried to do it. He tried to get me to do it. You know what I'm saying? But
It's never too late.
yeah, it ain't that. But it's just like, cause I'm big on education too, now.
Mhm.
But I feel like I'm an intelligent ass nigga. It's a lot of shit in school that I was learning that I already knew just off of just reading, cause I read a lot.
Mhm.
I get on my laptop and shit or on my phone and I like to read and do research. That's what I do in my spare time. I used to write poetry and shit too.
Okay.
So it's like, sometimes when my teachers was telling me shit, I'm like, okay, I already know this. I'll just throw my headphones in and I ain't even listening. Cause I was always bad as fuck in school. I was always getting suspended and shit. Cause I don't like authority. You feel me? That's one thing for certain is I don't like authority. So I just felt like, yeah, you know, music was like my path. I feel like school was kind of distracting that, yeah, slowing me down. Like even doing a 9 to 5, ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. That's how you get your money. I be hearing rappers talking about, oh, I ain't never had a 9 to 5, da 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 da, woo woo. But I mean, you just don't like money.
Yeah,
You feel
sometimes
me?
you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially you got kids and a family. Bro.
I don't do 9 to 5 though, but I'm just saying like it's the reason why I don't. I like money.
It's
but
time consuming though. It is.
Yeah.
You're dedicated 9 to 5 to
Yeah.
the person that you don't own a company to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like authority.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do 9 to 5. Not because it's a 9 to 5. I don't like when niggas telling me what to do.
Okay. Well,
School, anything.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
To build up, and then you can become your own boss.
Yeah, for sure.
I think entrepreneurs in general don't like kind of authority, but the way you said authority, I thought you meant like laws and stuff like that.
We don't like them either though.
Yeah, won't get along though.
We can't do nothing about it at the time right now until like we as our culture, our people.
It ain't all of them though. I'm gonna throw that out there. It ain't all of them. It just, bruh.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we need people like us to. Not everybody. I don't think school's for everybody, but that's why we need people like us to start going into like systems like that. So the government system, so we can start changing some things.
Yeah, for sure.
And we need to start participating in more like
social activities,
and stuff like that they got going on.
Yeah,
because half of the stuff I'll be learning nowadays as I get older and I got a son and stuff like that. All these community meetings they be having and stuff, these neighborhoods and stuff like that. I ain't know nothing about all that. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
But that's where all they meet up together and start planning and voting on certain things they want done in the community and where you live at and stuff like that. But so I feel like you said, school don't really teach you too much, so I feel like
it ain't even that. I fuck with school. It's just I don't fuck with the authority that they got over you when you there. You feel me? I'm big on education though. I like to learn shit. Yeah. I learn every day though. Every day I'm learning some new shit, new words, vocabulary word, all that. But it's like I learn on my own time. I don't like when another nigga or another person
on their time. You like
telling you when to talk, when you could talk. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I understand. All right.
Bullshit.
So you started committing crimes to pay for your studio time. At what age was this?
This was at like 16. Like everything really happened at 16. Cause when I was 14, I went to Orlando. My mama moved me to Orlando because my older brother was doing a whole bunch of shit in the streets or whatever.
So who was in Orlando though? Like
my auntie? Her sister. So when I went there, they thinking Orlando Disney World. It's not, dog.
There's a whole side to people don't know about.
It's not. So my mama think, oh yeah, that's better life. Get out the street, go to the O. I went to the O. I seen shit I ain't never seen in Broward.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? I seen shit I ain't never seen in Broward in the O. So, it's a lot of like, cause we always had that hustler shit though. Broward we snapping. You know what I'm saying? We breaking into houses and shit. But Orlando was on a whole different wave. They were doing, you know what I'm saying? So I seen a whole bunch of other shit I ain't never seen back at home. So, I bumped into my dogs and shit. And then we just started, you know what I'm saying, doing what we doing, vibing, doing what we doing. So when I came back, now I had that hustler mentality, but now I have that street knowledge now. I feel like a hustler ain't a street nigga. A hustler just, I'm going to get this money.
Yeah, I agree.
But a street nigga is like you got to watch over your shoulder. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So now I had a lot of street knowledge just coming from the old, and I'm seeing the older niggas doing what they doing, being around the niggas I was around and shit. So when I came back to Broward, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make my own money. Cause I was looking for a studio and shit. And this is before 54 came around and shit and started giving me free studio time. When I was 16 and I was first working on my first 2 or 3 songs, I had this little studio nigga named Craig. He was charging like $25 an hour. And I needed, money to pay for studio time. So I just started doing what I was doing. Selling what I was selling, you know what I'm saying? And cause I knew how to do that shit cause my older cousin, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Haitian E, like bruh really was doing it. Like he was really making a living off of that, what he was doing. So I just took that knowledge, went back home, did what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? I used to have the block sewed up, slight piece. I was a jit. I wasn't on no kingpin shit though. I ain't finna sit here and act like I was on some kingpin shit, but I was making like some good amount of money. You know what I'm saying? If not more than what the 9 to 5 people was making. And he could tell you, bro, every week I had another Jordan fit, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was putting all that bread behind studio time, image, getting myself cleaned up, you know, shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Haircuts and shit, new fits, all that.
You gotta look the image now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, shit. That was the life though, man. Steak and shake every weekend.
What? Dominoes on the block.
Okay.
Yeah, I spent like 2 racks on Dominoes in one summer, dog.
Damn.
Yeah, we were some Dominoes babies, man.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. All right. And you were heavily influenced by Lil Wayne Boosie during your childhood.
Lil Wayne, a lot more. Boosie, I got into Boosie because of like niggas like him and my older cousin in the O. But Boosie was just like not the sound, but the impact. And Lil Wayne was like everything, like his image, the way he impacted the game, his sound, the way he was switching up his flows, the wordplay, everything.
I think Wayne inspired or influenced everybody in a way, not just musical, just in general. Like
The consistency,
yeah,
everything, yeah.
Like his hard work. He kind of reminds me of Kobe Bryant a little bit too. And like, just like middle school, that was like crazy for my era, bro.
Man,
like,
niggas get on other
Easy
niggas'
F
beats.
Baby, your motherfucking
Yeah.
collar, bitches on my stick, put my name in Harry Potter. Like it was
for
just
sure,
like
for sure.
ABC, the whole alphabet song. Like it was crazy. Like it was crazy. Like Lil Wayne was like, yeah, he was doing his thing.
Yeah, well, Boosie just had the streets on lock, though. You feel me? He was like the first nigga that was really from the streets. That was like fucking up the game, cuz. Like a
Yeah.
real street nigga that was fucking up the game. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, I forgot what song it was. I listened to a couple songs of yours, and I was like, I can feel a little boosty on it. Like,
I used to get that shit a lot when I was younger.
yeah, I don't know if it's the beat, I don't know what it is, but like, I felt boosty coming out of you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, okay, you got a little boosty in him too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I like it. I like your music too, man. I'm like, damn, because before the interview, I didn't really know, like, I never listened to your song or anything like that. So as I'm doing research, I was like, yo, this kid got potential. This kid
Yeah.
good. I was like, damn, you bro, you keep doing what you're doing, bro. You can go far, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I seen you did a song with Day Dollar, bro.
Yeah, that my nigga,
Yeah,
man.
we did an interview with Day Dollar. He got potential too. He's good.
Yeah, they there, hell yeah. That my
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
He going up too.
Yeah, he's going up too.
Yeah.
And Fso Deniro.
I fuck with Deniro too. He show love.
Like,
Like,
shout out to them boys.
cause he could have been on some woo, I'm Deniro, nigga, that me. But he on some shit like, I see you doing your thing, let's tap in, let's do it. Yeah. I fuck with bro heavy.
Okay. Y'all did a song together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next step for you is Rolling Loud performance.
That boy tapped and he do his research. Yeah. Next year I'm trying to get on Rolling Loud. I'm trying to do big shit. Double XL, 22, 23, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Only God knows though. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And then in 2018, you dropped Gutta Baby. That was your first mixtape, correct?
Yeah, that's my first mixtape, not my first project.
Classic, no skips.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so why did you call it Gutta Baby? Was it just because it was your first?
Like I said, gutter is like something that I represent, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, the bottom. You know, I got my own little acronym for that shit too. Grind under the toughest aspirations, you know what I'm saying? Gutter. And that just represents where I come from. And then the baby is like, you know, it was a trend at the time. Project Baby, 38 Baby, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I came up with that just based off of like, you know, Kodak, YB, they were doing their thing. And I'm like, okay, 3-headed monsters, let me be the next one.
Okay.
I'm coming in too. Cause I was a young nigga, I was like 17, 18 when that dropped. So yeah.
Okay. All right. A year later, you was arrested. Can you talk about the arrest?
Yeah, but I don't want to name no names though.
Nah, you don't
Keep
got
it
no
brief,
name.
keep it brief.
Yeah. Just give everybody like what happened.
So it's crazy because I was actually getting Gutta Baby mixed a year later because it was never mixed. I just threw it out unmixed. I recorded it in a garage, and I was getting it mixed by Creative God.
We had him
Shout
on
out to
too.
my
Shout
dog.
out to Creative
Yeah.
God,
And you know he an engineer too, not just an artist. So I was getting that shit recorded, not recorded, mixed by him. So he had a studio in Miami at SAE. He was looking out for me. He had me going into on the campus so he could mix my shit in a bigger studio.
Uh-huh.
So I swing the block and I seen some of my homeboys on the block, and I was like, "Yeah, boy, slide to the stool with me." So we slide into the stool. They hop in the whip, and they had some shit on them that I didn't know.
Oh. Oh damn.
You know what I'm saying, in the whip. And I took the route that I always take. So around that time, I guess it was hot around that area. You know, 'cause I'm learning this shit after the arrest though. That some shit happened around that area, so the crackers was hot. And then I'm riding past. They already smelled like weed in the car. They pulled us over. You know what I'm saying? They asking we check the car and shit. I ain't know that I knew we had weed, but weed is petty.
Yeah.
So I ain't know all the extra stuff that was in the wheel. So then yeah, we get pulled over. We hopped out. We thinking, man, look, man, misdemeanor, da da da. They found what they found, and then yeah, you know, we ain't talking. So yeah.
Yeah, but the crazy thing about it, the person that had the shit, they would. Why didn't they warn you? Like, tell you what was like they had shit in the car.
Cause you know we won't think we young niggas, we don't know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going to happen. We don't really get pulled over on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So it's like we're going to the studio. That's it. You know what I'm
How
saying?
old were you? Like 16 at this time?
No. I was in the county, so I was like, this is 2 years ago. I was like 20 going on 21. Yeah, I was 20 going on 21.
Damn, even at that age though, I still would have been like when my boys used to run the streets, like ride around the streets. Hey, I got this shit in here, so be careful. Blah, blah, like,
I mean, no, we like that now though. I hop inside his shit. I let him know I got this. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But we don't ride like that no more though.
I mean, yeah.
We clean.
Yeah.
We never have anything on us now. Everything is legit on us now. License, legit, everything. Yeah.
Well, this kind of ties into the topic I wanted to bring up to you guys.
Yeah.
Did you see the conversation Mob James? You know who Mob James is?
Nah.
I don't know if he was Crip or Blood, but
He
he's
Blood.
from Miami. He Blood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who he is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was talking to Vlad about snitching. Actually, let me play the clip for you guys. You guys let me know what you guys think.
Yeah. You got an iPhone charging?
Do I have one?
No, we good. Let's play the clip.
Alright. So he had a conversation with Vlad where he brought up snitching and how it's usually the main guy, like the boss, that ends up snitching. Like the people under him don't end up snitching because they fear the boss.
Yeah.
And Vlad said he feels like the whole snitching thing was created by the boss to protect himself, so he can sacrifice other people under him.
The way I feel is like whatever ballpark you enter, you gotta know the consequences. You know what I'm saying? You can't be running around like the same situation I just talked about. I was running around with my dogs. You know they got stuff in the car. If something come down to it, you can't talk. It's just what it is. Don't get yourself into a situation you can't handle or a situation you're gonna fold in.
What's your thought on that, Samuel?
I agree with Lil Bro on that. I basically feel like Mob James is right. Like anything snitching now. So it's like, but I feel like it's deeper. It's deeper than that. Cause I feel like he says on paperwork. So if y'all lose some dirt and you trying to save yourself, then yeah, you a snitch. Cause at the end of the day, bruh, if I'm in a clique or gang or whatever, and whatever the case is, bro, I know what I signed up for. So if you're gonna throw me 20, let me do my 20 and I get out, and you feel me? Whatever I do from there's on me. But this do or die shit, it's fugazi. It's sugar coated. Like 1 minute you the toughest, you the baddest, you living a lifestyle, you benefiting. But then as soon as shit get hot, you want out. You feel me? So, know what I'm saying? It's just like what your mom say, bro. If you want to get burned, stay out the kitchen. So you can't boo crowd with spoiled milk. Like, you feel me? Like, nigga, I got caught. Let me do my time. But I don't know. I ain't gonna lie though. Life is kind of hectic though. Yeah. But hey, you should have thought about that from the beginning.
That's what Mark James was saying. Towards the end, he was like, "Well, these people know they made the choice that they're gonna do the time."
Yeah.
Yeah. But what Vlad was saying was, but you do the time and you come out, and what do you have to show for it? Your homie's probably fucking your baby mama, or
just the game, though.
Yeah, or you come out, nobody taking care of you, right back to the same thing. It's gonna get you back in jail again.
Yeah,
it's like a cycle. And Vlad was saying, like, if you look at these corporations, whenever they get into trouble, what they do, They talking fast as fuck. Look at Donald Trump. Everybody snitching on each other.
But they ain't from the streets though, so they can snitch all day.
That is true. That's why.
Ain't nobody gonna punish nobody.
That is true. That's why I feel like when you get to a certain level, stay out of that shit. Stay out the streets, bro.
Yeah.
This job, your job is to get out the street. What you're doing right now is to get out the street.
Yeah.
But you have some people, for some reason, want to dibble and dabble, or they want to go back into the street, or they never was from the street, but they want to be in the street.
Yeah.
I never understood that.
Yeah, they be forgetting the goal is to make it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like, look for example, 6ix9ine. I don't know if I really took him serious when he first came out as a rapper, because everything he was doing to me was funny.
Mm-hmm.
But I never really thought about him as like, I don't know. Did you guys look at him as a gangster before all this happened?
He was too show-offy, but he played a nice
part.
Yeah.
Like his image.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Applause, but yeah.
Yeah.
Can't flaunt like that.
I don't think I ever took him as a gangster, but I was surprised that
Gangstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised he was talking a lot of stuff at people, but maybe he did that because it's in public and he knew nobody was going to touch him in public.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, my last question, because I have to wrap it up. I have another interview coming up. In 2020, you dropped Progress and Elevation. Every album or mixtape you drop, I see that you got like a nice ring to it, like the name wise.
Yeah.
So, what's your process of coming up with a name for everything you drop?
Cause the thing is, like, I was big on writing. That was like my favorite subject in school was writing. So I know how to like write an essay. You know what I'm saying? I name my songs, mixtapes, and everything before I even write them. So then you already know the topic of discussion, and you already know what to write about. And I like being unique. I don't like using shit niggas be thinking of, bro. Like, I Google that shit before I even said this gonna be the name. Like, who else used it before me?
Okay.
The nigga used it, we toss it out. You know, I find something else that makes sense. Like Sell Melodies is coming out this year. You know what I'm saying? August 28th. It was supposed to be called something else. Another nigga used it, so I tossed that name out, came out with, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You want to stand out, be different.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I like longevity. I don't like just picking temporary names and temporary shit.
So every name you put out pretty much means something to you, and there's meaning behind it.
It's just a chapter in my life, like he said. Yeah.
I like that. And August 28th, that's when it's dropping?
Yeah, August 28th. We just got to get the cover made now. That's the next step.
It's going down. Y'all look out for that. Sell Melodies, Polo Gutta, man. Zone 6, man.
Shout out
Stand
to Perfect
up.
Harmony, man. You feel me? You cooking up the sauce. Say it again.
Any features we should be on the lookout for?
Fso Deniro.
Shout out to Deniro.
Daydell TM.
Yeah, what it is.
Zah 1K. And I want to get some shit in with Heen, FCG Heen. He holding it down for Lauderdale. And a big feature, bro. Like, people sleeping on her, and she really stomping. Oh, she need her flowers now. I want to do a feature with Tank, too. I already got a track for her. Yeah, Tank. For Chicago, she hard. So, yeah, that's like the only things. Yeah.
You reached out to her or anything?
We trying.
Okay.
Yeah, we trying. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for you guys for coming on, and let everybody know where they can follow you guys and follow your journey.
Polo Gutta everywhere. Gutta Squad, ENT. That's the label. That's our shit. That's the movement. Yeah.
Say hello.
Stanlow_513. Shout out to the crib. Like you said, Polo Gutta, Gutta Squad Entertainment. Y'all look out for the Sell Melodies. Got a hit single, Stuntman. Not now. Y'all go check it out on all platforms. We got more singles coming. Got Gutta Love. Got Sell Melodies, which is also the name of the tape, but it's also a single. Got Make the News. We're gonna apply pressure, bro. Trust me. The poster's already out. If you haven't seen it, you're gonna see it. So
yeah, we're gonna paint the city. We're bringing it back to like 2010, bro. We finna put posters around the city.
I still think that, like, what's his name? Mo3 was still doing that.
Okay.
A lot of people don't do that, but I still think it's still effective to me.
Yeah, it's still necessary.
Yeah. That's that though. Free Forerunner. I know that nigga probably mad at me, but Free Forerunner. Yeah, man.
All right, this is For the Culture. Thank you for coming on, y'all boys.
Appreciate you, bro.
For the culture.